I've already shuffled, and we'll be taking a look at the recent past energy between you and the person that you're dealing with. We'll take a look and see what's coming up for the two of you. Then we'll see what the challenge is. And then we'll take a look and find out what the outcome is going to be. So, Capricorn, the recent past energy between you and your person. Well, we got the Emperor. And it's with the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Emperor is a very interesting energy. It shows that domination over the mind, over the heart, is sometimes necessary, even though it's not wanted. In fact, it should be welcomed, and that's what we must think about when the Emperor appears, because when hard choices must be made, it's important to maintain your concentration, maintain your focus. Well, the Emperor signals this, but he also signals that now is a good time. You'll find it easier to make hard choices. So enjoy the assertiveness, enjoy the confidence that the self-control and focus brings. Yeah, forge ahead, do what you know is best, because if you can master yourself, then you should have very little problems mastering most of the other obstacles that life can throw at you. So you're probably wondering, what does that mean? Well, the Emperor is a type of person that only use their head and not their heart. Yeah. Now, it's with this Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is actually a card that reminds us that this too shall pass, whether it's good times or bad times, it passes. If all of a sudden you find yourself sitting on top of the world, keep your perspective, as that too, like everything else, changes. So you have to live in the now, count your blessings, and just realize that much of life is really outside of our control, but even that's okay. Just roll with the changes. So, Capricorn, the Emperor clarified by this Wheel of Fortune. Well, what that's telling me is that a lot of you Capricorns out there, you experience some type of lucky streak. Yeah, all of a sudden, for some of you, you started to feel fortunate. Maybe some of you started to receive some type of blessing. For some of you, it could have been a number of things. Maybe you got a huge payout. Maybe you got a job that was the job that you always wanted, and it was going to set you free financially. Some type of luck came your way, something that made you feel really proud, and something that made you feel like you could be independent, like maybe you didn't need anybody else. Yeah, that's what I'm getting for a lot of you. Yeah, when you see the Wheel of Fortune, the card that's below the word pass in the reading, well, it's about fortune being in your favor. It's a turning point. Good fortune is here. So, yeah, the wheel had finally turned in your favor, and you felt like you were being blessed, or you received something. It just felt like something great happened for some of you, and it made you feel like you could be free and independent. That's what I'm getting. And the person that you were with, you kind of went cold on this person. Yeah, because whatever kind of luck this was, like I said, if I'm kidding, for a lot of you, it was bringing you independence. And you felt like you no longer needed anyone, and especially not the person that you were with. So you went cold. The Emperor is a very cold energy. Yeah, the Emperor, like I said, uses his head over his heart. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. You shut down on someone because you felt like you didn't need them anymore. You were, you finally experienced some type of maybe a lucky streak, or you realized there was a money tree growing out of your backyard. I don't know, you met a rich man. I don't know, somebody passed and they left you their house. I don't know what happened. Something lucky and good happened to you. And you realized you don't really want to be with the person that you're with. So you went cold on them. And maybe you do want to be with this person, but a lot of you just went cold on your person because you felt like independence has finally arrived at your door. Something was setting you free. But anyway, that's the recent past energy between you and your person. Let's move on over. Let's take a look and see what's coming up for the two of you. So we got this Ace of Cups, and it's with the Hangman. Okay, so the Ace of Cups is very powerful. It's a positive card in the deck when it talks about love, happiness, and affection. Like all the aces, it's about new beginnings, and although it can usually mean love, it does indicate new beginnings in other areas of your life. So things are looking up. People will respond to you with love, goodwill, more than usually at this time. So you should be feeling really good about life overall. And also it's a great time to make friends when you see the Ace of Cups in a reading. Now it's with the Hangman. Now the Hangman shows that you could be at a crossroads, one with only two options, in or out, up or down, yes or no. You could find yourself very much wanting to do something, but you have no idea what it is or how to do it. Now if this happens, it's a sign that you probably should stop, relax, and look at ways that you might need to let go of attempts to control life, situations, people, or things, because it's possible that there could be an outdated attitude or wish that you need to let go of. Any sacrifice that you make is going to open up your life to something even more positive than what you let go of. All in all, this should probably be a reflective, thoughtful time, especially if you're willing to look at if or how you might serve your own best interests. So coming up, Capricorn, Ace of Cups clarified by the Hangman. Yeah, like I said, some of you have experienced some good fortune and you want a new beginning. Yeah, you could be wanting a new beginning with someone else, or maybe just with a situation, or maybe with just life overall. And it's leaving your person kind of confused there. The Hangman is about confusion. Yeah, they're kind of stuck in their head. Yeah, you want a new beginning, some type of fresh new start. Like I said, maybe you want to go. Maybe you've got deep attraction and warmth for someone else, or you just, like I said, maybe you just want a new day. Yeah, so you went cold on this person and they're all confused. They're kind of stuck in their head. Now that's what's coming up, but let's move on over. Now let's take a look and see what the challenge is. Okay, so we got the Seven of Cups, and it's with the Three of Wands. Now the Seven of Cups is a card about choices. It does indicate confusion. It can point to disorganization, having too much going on. There's a need to narrow your focus. You're probably trying to do too much and most of it not very well. So choose just a few of the important things that are on your plate and work through them one by one. You could start to feel overwhelmed But just remember, you can control, at least in some areas, how much you're trying to take on. Now it's with the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands, when this card appears, you could find that things are going much better. You could find that your finances are going much better. In fact, it can be the time when you could start to feel like your ship has finally arrived. So you're likely to be feeling really strong with a good reason. You could finally be experiencing some important success after you've been through some difficulty. Now, the Three of Wands, it can refer to work or personally, in a very positive way. Even if you don't work outside the home, it can mean that your efforts, they're seen, appreciated, and they're well respected. So, Capricorn, the challenge, Seven of Cups, clarified by this Three of Wands. So, what I'm picking up is that your person that you went cold on, and you left them all confused and not sure what to do now, because they see you've experienced some luck or some success, and you're wanting a new beginning or just a new day, or you could be going towards someone else. They see this, so they realize they need to keep their options open. Yeah, the Seven of Cups can be about having a lot of options. So they could be trying to evaluate their choices, or maybe bring more options into their world, because they see that you're about to move on, or you could be thinking about moving on because you're going cold. You've been very cold towards this person. Yeah, on Three of Wands, it tells me that the Three of Wands can be about making a decision. You're no longer trying to decide what to do. And this is you, Capricorn. You've made a decision, and you're going forward. Yeah, maybe you were trying to figure out what to do with all this great fortune that you're experiencing, but you knew that you weren't really maybe happy with this person. And a lot of you were just with this person because you felt like you needed them maybe for something, but now you no longer need them anymore. This lucky streak has brought you independence. So with the Three of Wands here, the card that's below the word challenge, it's indicating that you're looking ahead with growth and expansion, and you feel like your ship has finally arrived. So you're getting on board. You've made a decision. You're going somewhere. I don't know where it is, but it's showing you made a decision to move forward. And I'm getting it's not with this person. Like I said, you left your person confused, and now they're bringing in more options, or they're trying to bring more options into their world. Yeah, so that's a challenge. Now let's move on over. Let's take a look and see what the outcome is. Okay, we got the Moon card, and it's with the Three of Cups. Now the Moon card, you could feel more psychic and intuitive more than usual. So it's important for you to trust your instincts and your impressions, even if you're not sure where it's coming from. Also, not that you need to be mistrusting, but it's going to be helpful for you to realize that when you get the Moon card in a reading, it's possible that all is not what it seems. So if you feel like you cannot trust someone, then you probably cannot. Go with your gut instincts. And if you're waiting on an answer from someone, unfortunately, it could probably take longer than you would like for it to. So you're going to have to try to stay patient. Now, this Moon card is with the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is considered to be a card of reunions. Now, its reunion in the broadest sense can be about running back into or meeting up with someone or something that you've been away from for some time. Now, it's considered to be a happy reunion, very upbeat. It can also mean celebration, your own or someone that you care about, maybe celebrating around a new baby, a wedding, or some kind of happy, really happy occasion. Yeah, so the outcome, the Moon card clarified by Three of Cups. Yeah, this is interesting. I mean, you're going forward. You made a decision. Like I said, most of you were with this person that you decided to go cold on. You probably were with them for the wrong reasons. For some of you. Or you knew it was just temporary until things got better for you. And you're out of there. You feel like your ship has finally arrived. And you're getting on board without this person. Now, for some of you, you could be going towards someone that you used to know. Because the Three of Cups can be about someone that you used to know making a return. I don't know if you reached out to them or they reached out to you. But it's saying it's going to be a really happy come together. You two will celebrate, rejoice. And there'll be a lot of happiness this come together. It's a happy reunion when you get the Three of Cups. But you're going to feel like they're holding back. Or you could feel like this person is secretive. Or you could feel like they're not telling you everything you need to know. So you might feel like there's some deception dealing with this person. But it's a really happy comeback together. You're happy to see them. They're happy to see you. And who knows what else happened. Maybe you two had maybe you two hooked up for the day. I mean, for the night. I don't know. I don't know what you guys did, but you two rejoiced and you celebrated. There was wine and toasting, champagne, and jumping up in the air. But something was not quite right. So I'm not sure if you're taking it any further. But yeah, it looks like since you've gotten on board, there's probably a lot of great things going for you other than this reunion. Because like I said, you got this Ace of Cups there. That's new beginnings on several levels with matters of the heart and also just life overall. And then you got that Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. Fortune is in your favor. And it looks like you're trying to use it. So that is the reading that I have for you, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated. Just know that these are general readings, so they will not resonate with everyone. Then again, if you like the reading, please comment, hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified when I post my next reading. I will also put a link below on the extended of this reading where I'll go over how you both feel about the situation, what's in the near future for the two of you, how you see yourself, best case scenario, and what will happen between the two of you in the next few weeks. There's also a link below for personal readings if you'd like to try one of those. So Capricorn, thank you so much for watching. I hope all of you are doing well and staying safe during this crazy virus season and this crazy start to the new year with all the crazy news going on. So stay strong, take good care, come back and join me for the next Capricorn reading just in case this did not resonate. Maybe the next reading will. Also keep in mind, if you're not dealing with anyone romantically, the other person could actually be a friend, a family member, a co-worker, a situation. Just take the readings for however it resonates, because once again, these are general readings. Yes, and also the roles of the people can be switched, meaning you could be them or they could be you. So just take the readings for however it fits your situation. So Capricorn, I can never say it enough. Thank you so very much for watching. I hope you have a great day. I'm wishing you the very best for 2021. I hope to see you at the next reading. Once again, have a great day and take care.